Our music is in Arabic. The style of music is sort of a blend of Arabi with psychedelic rock, jazz, funk, soul. After the Beirut explosion, we're very affected by it. And we decided to have a fundraiser, raise some money to send to the Red Cross in Lebanon.
So I wanted to introduce him to Arabic music. So we didn't start creating right away.
I feel right now we're more heard in Europe, in Canada, and the US, and maybe by more non-Arabs actually.
Whenever I create with Johnny, it's like not purposely finding something, mutual, but it comes naturally actually.
People are like, oh, you guys are Arab? You need to sound a specific way.
We stick to who we are and what we like to do.
Welcome to Quartertones, a special episode here at XP. I'm sitting here in Riyadh on XP Air with Kazdoura, Johnny, and Leen, Canadian, Syrian, Lebanese duo that is winning awards, making waves, and is performing here. Ahlan, how are you guys doing?
Ahlan.
Thank you for having us.
How do you guys introduce yourselves? If you're like at a coffee shop and somebody's like, "What do you guys do? Are you accountants? Are you engineers?" And you're like, "No, we're in a band, and our band does blank." What do you guys say?
Yeah.
I would say I'm a singer and songwriter, and I sing in Arabic, and I'm one of the
One half
of Kazdoura.
How would you describe Kazdoura to somebody who's just like loves music?
Yeah. So our music is in Arabic. The words are in Arabic, but the style of music is sort of a blend of Arabi with psychedelic rock, jazz, funk, soul, indie style. That's sort of our sound in a way. But it's also a very unique sound that I think is the collaboration of us two coming together.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like duos, it's like a three-legged race. Mm-hmm. Like you become this other creation, You become a different beast,
True.
Everybody together.
True.
Is it musically, is that how it feels?
Yeah, it feels exactly how you describe it.
Yeah.
Because my musical background is very classical Arabic, like specifically Egyptian. Maqamat. And whenever I create with Johnny, it's like not purposely finding something, mutual, but it comes naturally actually. Like this is what I'm used to, I'm used to sing, let's say maqamat, and then he comes up with the right chords progression that fits also, and it's a new vibe. Yeah, and I think when he started writing let's say a chords progression, I create differently as well.
You respond to it.
Yeah.
I'm curious about the actual creative process. I read the story online in prep for this interview when it was saying you guys met at basically a protest or a demonstration.
I was at actually a fundraiser after the Beirut explosion. That's where we met during COVID.
Okay.
And me and some friends after the explosion were very affected by it. And we decided to have a fundraiser, raise some money to send to the Red Cross in Lebanon. And at the same time, we're trying to do that with some music and to share our culture, to collect funds. And in Toronto, there's not that many Arabic singers, and Leen was one of the few Arabic singers that I knew. And we met once before the explosion, and then COVID happened, and we didn't see each other since then.
Okay.
So when I messaged her, she happily came, volunteered, and performed. And she got to see me perform with my band at the time, and she liked the sound of what we were doing. It was like funky, rock, jazzy kind of music, but in English,
Yeah.
And she was like, we should do something together. And I was very excited to do that, start playing some Arabic songs and just jam with an amazing Arabic singer like Leen.
And he never played Arabic music before, or even he wasn't I think, listening to much.
Not much.
Not
Like I
much.
was listening to mostly like Lebanese artists like Ziad Rahbani, Fayrouz.
Yeah.
But obviously I heard Arabic music growing up. But my background was mostly jazz, Afrobeat, funk.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I feel like when I listen to you guys, I feel like there's like Pink Floyd, like a lot of like Pink Floyd energy.
I grew up listening to a lot of Pink
I always
Floyd.
joke that Pink Floyd is like a Lebanese band because every single person is like obligatory. You're like, nah, but you need to listen to the wall. Everybody,
Yeah.
it's required.
Yeah.
Requirement.
Yeah, I'm dead. So first jam session, you guys get together.
Mhm.
Is it okay? Tablets, you go first.
Mhm.
You start playing a progression. Like, how does it work exactly?
We started, so I wanted to introduce him to Arabic music. So we didn't start creating right away. I was showing him Sayyid Darwish, and like we're trying.
Yeah.
Let me
She
educate you.
literally sent me like a set list of songs. Like, let's do these songs.
Please, Bisharafkun, please send me the set list. We need to put it on afikra. This is a basic education. Anjad, please. I swear to God, I would love this.
Yeah.
In fact, tell me some of them now. We'll make it into a clip.
I can. I remember a few of them.
Yeah, tell me.
Sayyid Darwish mainly because I think it's light but heavy at the same time. It could be. It has this the pop structure, but it's also very rich in Maqam and everything. So I wouldn't like show him a long Kulthum song.
Yeah.
You know, like it would.
Here,
it would be
learn
like,
this 40 minutes.
Yeah.
It would be, you know,
So, yeah,
the
go ahead.
structure is very different than a Western.
Can you give
pop.
me an example of this? Like maybe off the top of your head. I don't want to put
Yeah.
you on the spot, but give me an example of a Sayyid Darwish, which is like a song, like a pop song almost.
Yeah, شيالين. Like one of them is شد الحزام على وسطك غيره ما يفيدك. Da, da, da. It's like Hijaz. It can be played on guitar, like on a Western instrument.
Yeah.
And it can be rearranged, and it has one verse, second verse, just like the same as a pop song.
Yeah.
But yeah, he enjoyed it so much. Like he was trying to improvise on it and adding sections, and you know, it was a cool experiment, you know, to start with maybe covering songs, and then finding our sound, and then after that we started creating
Amazing.
songs. Yeah.
So, what is the first time that you wrote a song that you said, this is Kazdoura. This is not Leen, this is not Johnny. This is clearly this new thing. Even before maybe a name, even the name of the band emerged. One who's like, okay. This is it. We figured out our sound. Maybe for an album, maybe for a stretch of time. But
I think it was maybe from our first song that we did together called Wain. I think that's like a good example of my sound and Leen's sound coming
pull
together.
it up as you talk.
And so it's very groove based, which is something I like, very like bass riff based as well.
Yeah.
And at the same time, Leen adds some improvisation, sort of
Like a
like
mawal
Arabic,
kind of thing.
mawal, and then there's also a sax solo. I play saxophone, so it's kind of just came in together like that. Yeah.
But we always improve our sound. It's يعني I don't think like we're there, you know, like every song has new challenges, and we learn with every song.
And we're always experimenting as well. So
But I want to play a little bit of Wain.
Yeah.
We will add this to the edit properly, but I want to play a little bit of this. What year is this?
2021.
راح برا نحنا وين
At the end of the song, I changed it to a bayat maqam.
Ah, cool.
And it showcased also the maqam, and then I did a small mawal.
Amazing, yeah. Also, what's amazing is in the cover art, you guys look like 6'5". You guys look super tall in the cover.
That's a trick from
That's
the
a very good
photographer.
trick.
We're actually tiny people.
Very, very
We're
good
very
trick.
tiny. People get surprised sometimes.
So let's compare that to, I want to play, what's it called? Khayal. And understand the difference in evolution. So let's play a little bit of this.
شكلك بلا لون ما حدا انتبه لك هون قاعد بلا صوت شو هو سرك شو مثل الخيال لاحق سؤال لبعيد تروح وين بتروح
I'm curious to hear your analysis of what or your feeling about what the progression is. I have my thoughts.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to hear like what you think the major differences are.
Between Wain and this song?
Yeah. First song and this song.
Okay. No, I think by this point in time, we were spending much more time together and maybe listening to more music together and having the same influences. And I think that shows more now in Khayal, whereas in Wain, we just met.
Yeah.
And I came from one place and Leen came from one place, and it's kind of like putting that together. But by Khayal, it's like we're kind of there already now.
Yeah, we both had input in the production, and same references, I would say, for sound.
To me, Wain sounds like a jam. This sounds like a song.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it, I think.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, because Wain was a jam. It was just two people who just met.
And it started like this.
Yeah.
Akid. It was, to me, Wain is like, طب يلا بلش.
Yeah. Do something.
And you're doing something, and you're doing something, and then you guys go on a road, and you're like, wow, we sounds pretty good. We sound pretty good. Yeah, Kazdoura. We went on a trip, went on a Kazdoura. Whereas this sounds like a song where there's like a clear, fully formed idea. There's also like some cool surf rock type Mexican stuff going on. كمان ما بعرف if that
the effects you mean
or the guitar it's like because I used like a whammy bar on the guitar which is used a lot in like surf music.
Very, very cool. So, who do you think are your broader sort of not idols, but sort of people that you look to that you're like, I like what they're doing. Artistically, professionally, maybe in the scene in Canada, maybe in the scene in the region.
Like we both really love Men I Trust. They're a band from Montreal. Their music is incredible. They've been doing it for a long time now.
I got inspired. I get inspired a lot by them. I've seen them when they first started, and they were not that popular.
Yeah.
And I remember how I felt when like seeing them performing, and it gave me an idea like how I would like to influence the audience as well. It's
Yeah.
very nostalgic, very smooth. I think that's our biggest, inspiration. Also, a lot of people tells us our sound is similar to Glass Beam.
Glass Beam as well, but yeah,
I see the similarity, but
yeah. I think they weren't like an initial inspiration for us. Also, Soap Kills, we love Soap
Yeah.
Kills.
yeah.
We listened to some of their albums together, and
Akid.
they're a big inspiration for
I
us.
love Zaid Hamdan and all his projects.
Yeah. For sure. Do you ever feel pigeonholed in any way? Like sometimes I think about like Arab artists in the diaspora who like currently live in the diaspora. Sometimes I feel like people are like, "Oh, you guys are Arab. You need to sound a specific way." Do you ever feel this way?
We get that sometimes, yeah. I mean, we don't feel that way.
Yeah.
Like, we don't feel the pressure we need to sound a specific way, but we've received comments like, you should do this. This is what...
Like, where's the oud? What's wrong with you? You're playing guitar.
Where's the dirbakke?
Where's the dirbakke?
You know? Make
Yeah.
something more dancey. We
Yeah.
get that a lot.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
make something that makes people dance and like dirbakke style, you know?
Yeah. We get these comments.
Yeah. It's frustrating.
I know.
It can be, yeah, but we stick to who we are and what we like to do.
Yeah.
And if we feel like making a dancey song with some دربكة وطبلة ونرقص الناس
Yeah.
then
But
we'll
it has
we'll
to
do
fit
it
the
if we-
vision of the song.
Yeah.
Yeah,
إنه فيكم أكيد.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
بس مش ندخل طبلة بس لأنه بدنا ندخل طبلة.
Yeah.
yeah.
No
Okay.
offense.
لا يا
طبلة.
وكمان العكس like also since October 7th إنه in Canada is not a particularly hospitable place for Arabs in general. How has that felt? I mean, you guys have won a few like very prominent awards that are not like best Arab awards. How did it
Yeah.
feel to get that type of recognition in sort of Canada more broadly when there's so much anti-Arab, anti-Palestine, anti-كل شيء.
Like, Canada's much better in that way than the US for sure.
Yeah.
And we actually feel maybe the opposite, where actually there is support for Arab artists in Canada.
Okay, that's nice.
And we feel very appreciated over there, actually.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's part of their agenda to fulfill the I wouldn't say maybe propaganda of the diversity and inclusive and
Yeah, but it's important for Canada to be inclusive and to
it's part of the identity.
Yeah.
include diversity, because that's what Canada is. Canada's all about diversity and refugees and immigrants moving there and starting a new life. So
Well, we're so glad. We're so happy to be recognized by all the music, folk Canada and
Yeah.
all of them. Yeah. It feels rewarding.
yeah,
Do you feel like there's a scene there that's like connected to the Arab world in a meaningful way?
I would say very limited.
it's
Very,
limited.
very limited.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
growing, which is beautiful to see as well.
In Toronto specifically?
yeah,
Oh,
in Toronto and Montreal as well.
yeah.
There's a new Arab band forming every couple of months, and
Okay.
Arab events happening all the time.
Yeah, the
so-
underground scene is getting bigger every
Yeah.
year.
Okay, I have a question about duos. I've been in many bands.
Okay.
People disagree all the time, right? And two people, there's no tiebreaker. How do you guys, man? No, you guys seem to be very laid back. But how do
Yes.
you're very laid back, which is a blessing. But how do you negotiate? I want to go this way. You want to go that way. I want to go up. You want to go down. How do you navigate that?
We have similar tastes in music. We sometimes disagree, and we talk through it, and we try to leave our egos in the studio and focus on the main goal and bigger picture.
Yeah.
And sometimes I would just I have to sometimes fight my ideas in a like not fighting, but like especially if it's something related to Arabic maqam, and if I feel there's something inappropriate, like we're taking the maqam but we're not appreciating the beauty of it, and there's messiness in the track, I would fight for no, we have to give the we have to focus on that, and like sometimes I feel like when it comes to fusion, we don't want to show in the track that one style of music is more dominant on the other.
Yeah.
And if it's not natural during the process, I feel there's a gap or there's a mistake. Sometimes it comes naturally, sometimes it doesn't, and that's why I'm stick to my point of view.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm more open-minded. I don't know. Every song is different, and
can you give an example of how somebody can mess up a maqam? Is it that they're just like not singing in the scale, or is it the transition from one maqam to another, or is it that the melody sits on the wrong harmony? Is it a rhythmic thing? Like how can somebody ruin the integrity of a maqam because of their sloppiness?
Yeah, if it's like the harmony doesn't fit the maqam, or like going out of the maqam for no reason, like it doesn't serve the maqam. You're just going there because you simply don't think a microtone with this instrument is nice. I feel like you don't appreciate like the beauty of the maqam.
Yeah. You're using it when it serves you, but you're not serving it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to find like the right balance, I think. We can disagree on stuff when we create songs. I think it's okay. We always try to find like a middle ground. Like maybe I like this part, this section in the song, or maybe a melody that comes out in the chorus behind her vocals, and maybe Leen's like, no, actually I don't like that because it's taking away from the maqam.
Yeah. And
we try to find the balance. Like sometimes maybe I don't agree, but we're trying to serve the song and not our own style as well. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. If it doesn't, we find ways to fix that. We're never like just set on our own ideas. We always have to talk about it and see what we both like and what we don't like.
Yeah.
And we go from there.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Let's play one last one. I'll let you choose. What would be... Do you want to play something that was just released? Or something else? What do you feel like?
Yeah. Or maybe something from the last album. There's Mili. We're talking about Maqam and jazz.
في دربك.
Yeah, we use it sometimes, Anna.
Who's on the Moog?
That's our friend Reef.
When you're putting together a set list to perform now, how do you guys put it together, these set lists? Is it changed depending on the venue? Like you're here in Riyadh, how do you decide what to play?
It depends always on the event, if it's a festival or a showcase or for XP, we were only allowed to do an intimate because it's Jalsa.
Yeah.
So we're doing this trio that you just saw. They're not going to be drums and bass, but each event has its own requirements, and it depends on, depends.
Yeah, we always adapt. So if we're doing maybe just like a restaurant gig as like background music, we've done a lot of gigs like that, or in a hotel. We might play a lot of covers, but if we're playing a Kazdoura show in a venue, we'll do more originals. Or if we're gonna do a cover, we like to change it up, make it funky, improvise over the songs as well. So yeah, we adapt to the situation or wherever we're playing. Yeah.
What's coming up next? What are your upcoming projects, or what are you working on now?
We're working on a new album. We released the first single this month, and we are going to Egypt for a performance soon. And we have so many songs to release. We already finished halfway.
Yeah.
We're halfway,
Who's your audience in your head? Like, are you, when you guys are releasing a new album or a new single, are you like, man, I want people in Syria and Lebanon to love this? Or are you like, I'm dying for people in Toronto to love it? Like, who do you think your audience is? Or is it just you? You guys are like, I just want to love it.
We don't target. I don't think we target.
I guess we're our own audience in the beginning. And then obviously we'd love to, if people from all around the world like our music.
Akid,
And we want to be heard more in the Middle East as well. I feel right now we're more heard in Europe, in Canada, and the US, and maybe by more non-Arabs actually. So yeah, we're trying to maybe connect right now more with people here in the region.
Hopefully we can help with that.
Yeah. So
thanks guys, I really appreciate this. It's a lot of fun. People can find Kazdoura anywhere you find things. You find them on YouTube, Spotify, everywhere. Thanks guys.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.